Real-life love stories. Deborah and Carlo Pann, Burbank, California, ages 57 and 59, married 26 years, with 2 sons, ages 23 and 20. Carlo, in the fall of 1978, I was selected to be a contestant on Jeopardy! When I walked into the green room, a dozen other players were also waiting. Deborah, I was one of the few women there. I had just killed it on my trial show, where they determine if you can go on the real program. I remember one of my clues had been, longest song title of ASCAP record. The answer was, how could you believe me when I said I loved you when you know I've been a liar all my life? I was telling the other contestants that I was only the second person in the show's history to answer that correctly when this tall, skinny man with curly hair and a terrible brown suit put his hand out for me to shake and said, I was the first. Carlo. Dave had these great, bright eyes with such a vitality behind them. Deborah. Carlo kept butting into the conversation. He had something to say about everything. And yet we ended up flirting with each other. Carlo. I didn't have a problem with self-confidence back then. Deborah. A network representative from Standards and Practices noticed that we were flirting, and she wouldn't allow us to participate on the same show. Carlo. I had already won on the show. But the next taping day I went on and lost. Before I left, I gave Dave my phone number. Deborah. I didn't think much about it because it was finally my turn to compete. I did terribly. Carlo. I watched the episode at home. I remember yelling at the screen, come on. You know that. I knew how smart she was. Deborah. 3 weeks later, I called Carlo. We both lived in the LA area. He had mentioned he worked at a movie theater and I thought, hey, free movies. We spent our first date prowling around old book and record stores. I was surprised that we shared so many interests. We both liked the Andrews Sisters as much as Pink Floyd. Carlo. I was smitten. We began dating and married in 1985. Deborah. We've had our ups and downs. In 2007 I was laid off from my managerial position. Then we lost our home to foreclosure. I thought, we're smart. How did we sign up for such a lousy mortgage? We're now in a 2-bedroom apartment. Carlo is a freelance writer, and I'm working as a receptionist. There has been a lot of yelling, but a lot of back rubs as well. Carlo. We hold each other to high standards. God help you if you tell a joke you've told before. And when we watch Jeopardy! We both try to guess the response from the final category name instead of waiting for the clue. Deborah. Through the years, we have kept each other interesting and interested. Carlo. I would like to think I know everything there is about Dave, but I don't. She's always giving me new things to learn. And I love her for that.